From airplanes to satellites, from mission system, the aerospace industry generates a huge amount of data on board, waiting to be exploited. All this information is shaping new concepts and capability that will forever change the industry thanks to artificial intelligence. Autonomous flight, fault prediction, automatic problem detection, or even energy efficiency, amongst many others. To achieve this goal, we face countless challenges, such as the rigorous certification process or safety, which will have to be faced in this exciting journey. I am Miguel Martín Acosta, a Managed Aerial System Research and Development Chief Engineer in Airbus, and welcome to the Aerospace Revolution. If we remember what Andrew and G said about artificial intelligence, the new electricity, a new industrial revolution, this is something that comes to my mind. And obviously, the aerospace sector is also a key actor in this revolution. Was the most important, in fact. But the question that immediately comes to my mind for all of us who work in the aerospace industry, from authorities to the latest flight test engineer. The question is artificial intelligence trusted enough for aerospace? We will try to answer that question during the whole presentation, but first, let's talk a little bit about data. Because what would artificial intelligence, or rather machine learning, be without the data? So, data is the fuel that powers the most incredible artificial intelligence technologies. When we saw the amount of data that a fleet of aircraft can generate at the Airbus A350, is totally incredible. So, Airbus engineers ask ourselves, what can we do with this data to make our aircraft safer, more economical, more autonomous? And that is where the exciting path of digitalization began in Airbus, taking the tons of exabytes that our planes generate after hundreds or thousands of flights and thinking of new capabilities, mission, system, technologies, services, and everything powered by the use of artificial intelligence. But of course, as manufacturers of aircraft and aerospace systems, we had a clear focus on our products, something that flies. But how to exploit all this data from hundreds of platforms that fly hundreds of thousands of kilometers from each other? The answer is clear. System of system. At Airbus, we have stopped considering aircraft as a single asset that we could exploit only on board, to consider it an integrated element in a network of assets, all connected, exchanging data, forever changing the way in which the aerospace industry relates to its environment. Words or keywords as connectivity, cloud, are so relevant right now in the new aerospace industry, because we are not delivering anymore an aircraft as an asset, we are delivering an aircraft as a part of a system of systems. So, effectively, thanks to this paradigm shift and the advance that it entails, data and artificial intelligence are having a very clear positive influence on different aspects in the aerospace industry, as we could see in this key example, but they are by no means the only ones. For example, flight safety, which we can increase thanks to a greater understanding of design, failures, how a user operates our planes, and even artificial intelligence agents who are capable of identifying a potential risk situation and warning us in advance. All thanks to the data and the artificial intelligence algorithm that we can use. All important point, and so very related, very close to system of system concept, is situational awareness. Thanks to artificial intelligence and data, operators have a greater awareness of the situation of the system, the health status, the environment that surrounds them. If they are in a contest environment, the threats that they have. So thanks to sensor fusion and classification or prediction algorithms, they can determine which is the best course of action and to have smarter actions. All important key point is maintenance. Thanks to data and artificial intelligence, we are saving hundreds of thousands of euros to our operator with better detection and prediction algorithms, drastically changing the maintenance and operation cycles and optimizing the failure rate and maximizing the life of our components. And finally, everything is one of the most important things every time is the cost. Data and artificial intelligence allow us to better understand our design and improve it to achieve a significant reduction in manufacturing and operating costs, also reducing the carbon footprint of our system. Less fuel we use, we reduce the carbon footprint. But thinking about all of this, okay, we have developed something amazing in our space industry using data and artificial intelligence. But the question right now is, what is next? What is the next generation of capability that we are working on that are going to revolutionize the industry? You can have a look about that, but sure you were thinking about autonomous flight. It's the future of urban air mobility. Autonomous flight, both urban and interurban, will enable new concepts of urban mobility centers in the air environments, and that will have a social impact, greater social impact than other urban mobility concepts on the quality of life of citizens and the interpretation of city as a space for people, not only for machines. And this is something very important because we are thinking about self-flying cars, autonomous, but electrical. So they are going not to contaminate, and they are going to be with lower noise than other systems. And this is something incredible because we are going to return the cities to the people. Maintenance-free operation. Obviously, safety first. Good maintenance relates to a good safety level. Maintenance-free operation is a concept we continue working to apply the data to an artificial intelligence agent that is capable of predicting, planning, and optimizing the maintenance task of an aircraft and avoid downtime during its operation. And this is something amazing because we are going to be capable to provide to our operators an aircraft that you know every time when you need to perform some maintenance. So it's crazy. Welcome to the maintenance of the 21st century, prescriptive maintenance. And this will become like a Siri or Alexa for aircraft maintenance. And this is something crazy when you are going to have an artificial intelligence agent telling every time, okay, you need to perform that task, or you can perform another one. So it's something that will reshape the maintenance and maintenance of an aircraft. Obviously, all related to computer vision is going to be incredible. But the most incredible thing is the mission intelligence. We are going to have machine that is going to be intelligent enough thanks to an increased perception capability with computer vision, different types of sensor that will take the ability to see, and not only to see, to understand the environment, to perceive that surrounds our system to the next level. So it's something that will allow detect, classify, to understand what is happening around them, and to take the right action in order to deliver the best services or to be capable to fulfill their most demanding mission. Other point that is something that is totally crazy and is totally amazing is the Aerospace, the drone air traffic management system, which will mean a radical change and an explosion in the number of UAV in the skies. We will have delivery drones directly serving to our homes with our package or whatever we need, as the same manner that we are right now delivering using the classical land system. So this Aerospace will allow integration with manned aircraft in the same airspace and flying autonomously through our cities. So Aerospace will become drones flying all around. But of course, this world revolution is not without its challenge, obviously. Technology capable to achieve the benefits that are needed for the different application and the performance. This is something important, okay? If we are not able to perform as intended, we will not have the system that we wanted. Social, because we have to achieve a change in people mindset and that they trust us. Basic, okay, we can have the best system, but we don't have the support from the people, we will have nothing. And this is something important. We need to try to convince the people that to take an self-flying taxi is safer than an helicopter, for example. And of course, and key in aerospace world, in aerospace industry, certification. We need to have a certification framework, something that we can understand how to certify all this system. Remember when I was asking if is artificial intelligence trusted enough for our space? So the short answer is not yet. Companies like Airbus and many others are working with aeronautical authorities on it. And we have a clear plan. We have already a plan, a roadmap that allows us to increase the autonomy of our artificial intelligence applied to fly safety critical system and processes. So we are developing a series of guides or guidance that will allow us to provide artificial intelligence with the 3 key concepts that we have identified for a trusted artificial intelligence in aviation, mainly learning assurance, safety risk mitigation, and explainability. We will talk later about that, but first, the autonomy. So, as I said, it's a roadmap step by step. So we have developed 3 levels of incremental autonomy that are identified in this roadmap and that will allow us to learn over the years and improve our processes, our standard, our methods to increase the level of autonomy of artificial intelligence algorithms in aviation, being able to apply them each time to tasks more delicate and with more safety repercussions. So the 3 levels are like that. The first, where the artificial intelligence assists a human operator in performing their task. Very simple. You have some supportive system that is trying to provide you some advice, guidance, or whatever. The second one, where the human and the artificial intelligence collaborate. with one commanding and the other monitoring, depending of the level. Inside level 2, we will have human operating and machine monitoring, or on the other hand, we will have the machine operating and the human monitoring. And the third and final level, the main goal of artificial intelligence in aerospace industry is where the artificial intelligence becomes fully autonomous and perform the task without human intervention. Obviously, this is what we want, to have fully autonomous system flying all over around the world. So, returning to the concept of aviation trustworthy artificial intelligence, the three main concepts that we have developed in order to certify artificial intelligence algorithms in aviation, as we speak, we need to focus on these three concepts. It's clear, we need to focus how to solve that problem in artificial intelligence applied for aerospace industry. So first, learning assurance is the capability to ensure that the learning phase is robust, that the data is complete and under configuration control, that there is traceability and repeatability. In short, apply all concepts of software design assurance that we have a long experience in aerospace industry to the learning phase of our artificial intelligence, ensuring that the train is well done. Mainly is that. Explainability, the capability to understand how the functions and implement it inside the artificial intelligence algorithm, how they work, how the parameters influence the final result. In short, opening the black box that many of the machine learning algorithms suppose. And lastly, the mitigation of artificial intelligence safety risk. This is clear. We have to study how they behave and fail, their reliability, design method that allows us to ensure the flight safety objectives are met. That this is our final goal in aerospace when we design an aircraft. So new criteria, or more than new, traditional criteria from aerospace industry, we will apply in a new way to artificial intelligence, as, for example, dissimilarity or redundancy. Finally, and to finish, I would like to simply highlight something that is more important and that we do not always have in mind. Data is used by people, either to make a visual analysis of a trend or to develop the most sophisticated deep learning algorithm. So make it easy for them. Allow the data to flow through all corners of your organization, and above all, trust people, trust the data, but above all, trust the people who use it. Many thanks to Databricks to invite me to this Data Plus AI 2021. Thanks to all of you who participated in the summit and to all of you who watched this online session. This was Data on Board, the Aerospace Revolution from Airbus, Miguel Martín Acosta. Goodbye.